Thanks to companies like LG, Sony, Samsung and Panasonic, today everyone can dream of buying a flat panel TV, an LCD or a plasma TV. Now, while that may be good for the industry as a whole and a lot of consumers, what about you, a discerning few who want to buy an LCD TV that nobody else has? A gadget that is restricted only by your imagination. A TV that is visible only when it is switched on. Or a set of 5.1 channel surround speakers that show their presence only through their output. Oh, come on. I hate it when he does this. Just talks as if he's reading out of a script and trying to give a build-up which would even put Ekta Kapoor to shame. Dude, what was all that about? Like, enough of the hype. Let's just come to the point. We are talking of a German company called Ad Notam that makes LCD TVs and embeds them in mirrors or glass surfaces, and not just conceals wires but entire full high-definition LCD TVs and 5.1 channel speakers into walls. I mean, forget the old saying that goes like, even walls have ears. With these Ad Notam solutions, you can literally say that your walls come alive.
Ad Notam's indigenous back mounting technology makes sure your TV can be mounted anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. These high-definition LCD screens range from 6.5 to 65 inches. They come with an inbuilt passive cooling system which ensures effective ventilation despite being tucked away under any solid surface. These custom-made LCD TVs breathe through their screens and come with radio frequency remote controls.
Now, if the mirror is not exactly the kind of surface that you would spend most of your time looking at, then you'd rather indulge in some of the finer pleasures of life. And in these moments, the bar counter display will basically keep you company till better company arrives. Dude, these olives stink. When was the last time you got out of the seat to get some new olives? And hey, while you're at it in the supermarket, why don't you also pick up a book of decent one-liners? I'm sick of listening to your cheesy pickup lines. Oh my God, never mind. Ignore that. Let me instead take you to the bathroom to show some really cool, splash-proof audiovisual applications. I wonder who let this guy in. Now, there is absolutely no need to turn up your TV's volume when you come into your bathroom for a shave or shower. Just consider one of these funky swivel screens. Now, these are basically IPX4s. These are splash-resistant screens with water-resistant connectors. Now, being the metrosexuals that we are, just visualize yourself taking a nice bubble bath and not even missing a minute of that crucial Obama-McCain election coverage. Or how about checking the prices of your favorite stocks as you shave? Ooh, careful with that razor. Just like how any mirror or glass surface transforms itself into an LCD TV, so can it become a speaker. Ad Notam basically customizes the audio components in such a way that there is zero visible footprint, well, almost, and maximum sound output. How? It's simple. The walls, the glass surfaces, the mirrors, these are your speakers now. How? Let's just know it from the man. Bhavan, you're the man who makes these speakers invisible and make these TVs out of mirrors. What is it? Some kind of a magic trick you're doing here?
These are basically, we have these small magnets, which is 2.5 inches by 2 inches in diameter. We paste them behind the glass, stick it onto that. These are basically neodymium magnets with opposed motors in it. Converts the sound waves into vibrations and uses the surface of the glass as a diaphragm.
Whoa, hang on. Too many technical terms, too much jargon, diaphragm, this, that. Okay, basically, cut it down, make it simple. You're sticking a speaker onto a solid flat surface.
Correct.
And using that flat surface to transmit the sound waves?
True.
Fantastic. What's next? Sound on water?
Sure, maybe we'll come up with that as well.
I'm sure you must have realized that with Ad Notam, the possibilities are endless. But the exclusivity of these gadgets comes with a rather exclusive accompaniment, an exclusive price tag. Just how much more would you have to spend on, let's say, a 46-inch LCD TV as against an off-the-shelf 46-incher? Bhavan, how much? That's the most important question everyone wants to know.
The first thing is that these are basically the Bentleys or the Rollses of the television world.
Okay.
So you really cannot give a price because there's nothing that's off the shelf. You have to customize all of them. Every piece is built for the specific application. So it's very difficult to just come in and give a price. However, just as a reference figure, without the chandeliers, for some application like this would be about close to maybe about 390. And can start from 375.
Okay, so even though you're customizing so much, the price implication is about 25 to 35, 40% more than the off-the-shelf
25 to 30 at the most.
Okay, so how does one go about owning one of these?
We meet the clients, we visit their sites, we help them decide which is the right application for them, because we've got close to about 14, 15 applications for televisions. Suggest them what is the right size to have. We design for them, show them how it's going to look at this place, because basically this is a concept center.
Typically between a client placing an order and them having their screen of choice of dreams, how much time does it take?
Talking about 2 to 3 weeks at the most.
Okay.
So which is quite acceptable, really speaking. When you're going in for such a high-end product, if you have to wait for 3 weeks, you waited for the last 25, 30, 35, 40 years.
Absolutely.
There's no problem.
And this also includes the time during which, like, if you have to conceal the speakers and glass walls.
Everything included.
Like
Everything included.
And apart from, you suggesting concepts and ideas to clients, do you also sometimes get a totally out-of-the-box
Yes,
request
we have.
from a
In
client?
fact, we have just devised a solution for a client who wanted to use an aquarium along with a TV. So what we've done for that case is we've flushed a magic mirror into the aquarium. So if all the fishes gather behind the television, you don't see any fishes over here.
Fantastic. All right, Bhavin, thank you so much for sharing your inputs on Ad Notam products with us.
Thank you.